Say no.
I just finished on your
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Asiaajia. Period. And as y'all see by the title, the thumbnail, everything, today's video is different. It's a new video. It's a story time. We're bringing story times to the channel because a lot is going on in my life, y'all, and I be wanting like to shine light on things that other people may think they're the only one going through it, or they don't have nobody to talk to, or they don't know what to do, or they feel like they can't get out that situation. I'm here. Like, I done been through a lot, so put it in the comments and I bet you I can give you a story time. But today's story time is about my toxic family. I know that most of y'all might be coming from TikTok because it all started when I made a whole series on TikTok called My Life as a 19-year-old Trying to Escape a Toxic Home. Life of a 19-year-old trying to escape a toxic home. So y'all, as y'all know, yesterday night when I got home, they locked me out. They turned my key off. I couldn't get in. I was banging, knocking, screaming, crying, everything you could possibly think of, and they ignored me and they left me outside. So my grandmother, well, my cousins picked me up from there, and my grandmother and my father picked me up the next day, and we went and we moved all my stuff out completely, everything, literally. They like cleared my room. Literally, I took every single thing because there's no coming back. That, like, when they kind of basically abandoned me like that, that kind of broke my heart because, you know, people can be petty, and I know how petty they are, but I didn't know they could get that petty. So this definitely taught me that just always expect the worst, the least out of people, and that's just how I carry it now, y'all. Like, the least out of people. So, you know, even though that did hurt me, y'all, I don't have time to think about that. I don't have time to, you know, sit and mope around about it. You know, I just take people for who they are. You know, you're supposed to be my mother, my stepfather, but whatever. Even my aunt was there, y'all, and I discovered that when I was moving my stuff out. But I'm just worried about the support I do have. So my father, my grandmother, and my aunt, they all came and they helped me. We moved everything out. I had so much stuff, y'all, but we packed those cars up because how petty my mother is. We did not think I was going to be able to get anything else. I moved into my aunt's house. One of my cousins got me an Airbnb from her job, and you know, I set everything up. I'm comfortable now. Well, I'm getting comfortable. I'm trying to get used to it, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out this whole work thing, how I'm gonna get to work, because my job is literally 50 minutes away from my new location. So that's something that I'm going through. But y'all, we got 3 months. 3 months before I'm all on my own. So I'm just grinding, y'all. I am so proud of myself because I got almost 20,000 views on my video yesterday, and I'm so thankful for everyone who support me, everyone who texts me. I'm just thankful, y'all. Like I said, I'm just thankful for the support I do have. I'm not worried about the support I don't have, and we just grinding. I'm gonna show y'all how we gonna do this, how we gonna get to where we wanna be in just 3 months. 3 months, y'all, and I might not get exactly where I want to be, but this is just the beginning. And it literally blew up. 2 other videos blew up. Everybody was so supportive. They was texting me everything. I had a lot of support. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this ponytail. The lighting ain't bad because I'm at my boyfriend dorm. And yeah, this is my outfit I got on. Tell me if y'all like it. I'm wearing black and white platform Converse. They were supposed to be the brick on one, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so today's story time is like about how it all started, how I got to where I'm at now, where am I at now. It's like a story time plus the update for the people who, you know, coming from TikTok who know the story, and there's like gaps that I'm filling in because you know only got about 3 minutes on TikTok. So yeah, this is that. This is my first story time, y'all, so bear with me because yeah. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So y'all, it all started with, okay, so the first, like what made it all occur, it all started with me and my little brother. We got into an argument. Like we got into this big argument over something dumb. Like it was dumb. And we literally got over it, but whatever. We're not gonna skip anything. So the argument basically was, I shared rooms with my brother because I'm in college, and so I would be going back and forth, and like things have happened in between me and my mother before, and like during winter break something happened, and I did not want to be around them because I don't like I don't like nothing around me that disrupts my peace. Like if it ain't by my choice, like if I don't choose you, like if the person not here because I want them to be there and they're causing a little disruption to my peace, you like get away. Like that's just how I feel. Like I don't, if somebody in my life and they toxic, it's my fault because I keep them around. Like that's just how I create. And a situation had happened with me and my mother. I'm not gonna get too much into it because it might be another story time, but basically a situation happened where though it had something to do with my boyfriend, and I ended up, long story short, telling her that I wanted to stay at my friend's house until winter break, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I had went back and read the message, because when me and her finally had a conversation, she reinterpreted my words. I ain't gonna lie, when I went back and I looked at the message, I did say I'm gonna be staying with for a while. I didn't say until then winter break. Sorry for saying your name, but I did not say until winter break, and so that was my fault. That was a miscommunication. But yeah, basically I had went back to school early. Like it was a lot, y'all. A lot happened between that time, but I ended up living with my grandmother, and then I ended up going back to my mother's house because my grandmother wanted me to go back to my mother's house. And when I got back to my mother's house, they had just moved into an apartment, and basically they only had 2 rooms. But it was me, my stepsister, my brother, and my little sister. But my sister, she didn't share a room with us. It was me, my stepsister, and my brother. We all shared a room, and they had gave my bed to my brother when I was gone. So when I came back, like I was like sharing beds with my brother. So I would just never there. Like I would just leave, go to my grandma's house. For weeks at a time, I would be at my grandmother's house, like, and I had just got a new job. I was catching a bus. I had to get up 5 in the morning, like, so I just ended up going back to my grandmother's house, and I was just there the whole summer. So then, I get to my mama's house. Finally, the school year about to start, and I found out. I'm telling y'all extra stuff, but it's fine. We can tell y'all the background. So I found out that basically my financial aid got messed up, and basically I didn't have financial aid for the fall, and also I had a bill for the summer that had to be paid out of pocket, which it was only $1,000, but only not for me, like only for an adult working a 9 to 5, or only, all right, I am an adult, but only for like people who got it. For me, I didn't have it. Why don't I have it? Because I do everything for myself. Like, and I want to forever make that clear. I do everything for myself. One thing my mother helped me with was she did my hair sometimes for free. Like, my mother always did my hair for free, but she only did my hair sometimes. So it ain't your head. But yeah, so like everything else was on me. Like, I paid for everything. I paid for my phone bill. I buy my clothes. I get me from this place to that place. Damn near buy my food. Like, it's just everything on me. So when they say 1,000 right now, I didn't have it. Like, oh, give y'all 1,000 and be broke. So couldn't do it. So when he said that, it was like, oh my gosh. And I love college. Like, my school, I love my school. So like, I was sad when they told me, oh, you can't go back. Basically, like, you can't go back till you pay. So I'm trying to figure out a whole bunch of different alternatives. I'm thinking about loans, everything. And I called my grandma because my grandmother is more like into like taxes and all of that type of stuff. So I called her, and she basically she was down with the whole loan thing until my mother got on the phone. Not gonna lie. My mother got on the phone, my mother was like, no, it's dumb. Like, she don't want me to do no loans because she feel as though that's me adding stuff on my credit for no reason, da da da. But I was still irritated because I want to go back to school, but I still was understanding where they coming from. So I'm like, okay, all right. So we decided that I'm not gonna go back to school until the spring. Which by the spring, I'll be able to pay off my loan. And then I might get housing because I didn't have housing when school was starting. That's why was back at my mother's house. So I probably would have had housing. I would have had my financial aid. Everything would have been fine. Well, going to be fine. So that was our decision. So now I'm like, okay, this is less than a week before school starts, y'all. So now everything is switching up, and I was getting sad because everybody going back to school, everybody moving in. My boyfriend left, he went to school. It was just like too much. So what happened? So then I had to figure something out. Like, I had to figure out what's next now. I'm trying to figure out where my earring went. So I'm like, okay, I'm over 2 jobs because I already had a job working at Amazon, and I was like, I'm over 2 jobs. I was like, one of my jobs, I was saved the whole check, and the other job, I'm just used that money. So that was the plan. My job, the second job was going to be Walmart. That's the job I wanted because I knew I can make the money. He gonna give me the hours. Da, da, da. So I'm like, okay, Walmart is the plan. What was the plan? So I had passed everything, and I knew people that worked in Walmart, so I knew I was gonna work there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my car before I go back to school. Everything gonna be back together. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Boom. So if I'm saying I'm working 2 jobs, that means my schedule's full. The schedule is full. Like, it's no time between nothing. So I ended up getting a Walmart job, and so this started me. I'm working my off, yo. At Amazon, I had worked 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. At Walmart, 9 times out of 10, I was working 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. or I was working 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. But at this time, I was working 11 to 8, and I don't have a car, so I'm catching the MTA every single day. But if I was late, I had to catch a Lyft with money I didn't have for Lyft type stuff. So I'm getting off of work. Sometimes I would have to leave Amazon early, hop on a bus, go straight to Walmart, get to work, get off, catch a bus back home. Don't get home till almost 10. Get in the shower, get ready to go to sleep, because if I gotta work at 4, I'm still not getting 8 hours of sleep. But if I gotta work at 4, baby, we need to go to bed. So this is my schedule every day, y'all. I'm getting up about 2 in the morning, 2 something in the morning, take my shower, get ready, catch a Lyft to work at Amazon. Then when I would get off at Amazon, I would get on the bus, go to Walmart, work. Then I would get off, go to the bus stop, go home, get ready for bed, go to bed. This is me every day. Like, my days I worked at Amazon was from was Sunday through Thursday. So I will always be off Fridays and Saturdays, but that's not the case at Walmart. So I would be still having to work and I have to catch the bus. So if you catch the bus, you have to be ready, like getting ready about 2 hours in advance. So this is me, like every day. So everything was cool at my house because I was not there. She had a rule that we always had to clean the kitchen every other day. Now, let me say this. I'm never there. I'm never there regardless if I had 2 jobs, 12 jobs. I'm never there. Like, when my boyfriend was here, I was always with him from sun up to sundown. When I used to go to my grandma's house all the time. And also, now school started, so I'm always at Bowie. Like, I'm always at my school. So I'm never there. If I'm off, I'm not there. Like, sometimes I would go to Bowie after work type stuff. So this is how the day's going. I'm not seeing y'all, but I gotta clean the kitchen that I'm not putting no dishes towards. That was irking me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I would clean the kitchen, but then it started coming to where I was not there, so I wasn't touching those dishes. Like, I would just be coming there to get clothes, or I'd be like, it just wasn't possible for me to be cleaning dishes, especially because I'm only getting about 4 hours of sleep every night. Who about to have 3 hours of sleep because they cleaning somebody else's dishes? Not me. So it would be times where I would just not clean the kitchen, because why would I clean the kitchen and I'm working more than you? Like, what? So yeah, that's that. And they felt like, oh, if my stepfather was sleeping in the kitchen cooking, then he shouldn't have to watch it. I don't give a flying flipping. Yeah, I didn't even used to eat. I didn't even eat. So why am I cleaning your dishes? Like, that's irritating. But that's parents pre in life. So that's not even why this title is toxic. That's just me just telling y'all some stuff. So okay, that was that. So that was just the background. That's just me telling y'all the background of how my days are going every single day, every night. Okay, so let's go into this night with how me and my brother got into it, how everything got started. So it all started when basically I'm getting the house. I just got off of work. I just did a double. I think I got off at 8. So I got in the house, I took a shower, I did all the things that I do to go to bed, get ready for bed, got in my room, it was clothes, no. But the clothes, it was some clothes in my bed one day that I got home. It's one of my regular nights, I'm getting ready for bed, about to go to bed. Get home, mind y'all, my brother, he goes to his father's house every other week. So he wasn't there for that whole week. So I get there, his clothes on my bed, folded up, pick the clothes up, put it on his bed, go to bed. That was that. I never got the clothes off his bed, but y'all know why? Because my schedule, I never sat and actually been like, dang, I left the clothes. Like, I wasn't thinking like that. I'm just thinking work. Mind y'all, I'm sharing rooms with a little boy, a 13-year-old or 12. I think he about to turn 13 on October 25th. But I'm sharing rooms with him. I'm deep cleaning this room. Like, I literally one time took all his clothes out of his drawer, folded them, literally. When I moved there, they had boxes still in the closet, and they was already living there for at least had to be probably a month or 2. Like, and I'm just deep cleaning. Like, no, when did they move there? They probably moved there during spring break, and I moved there like in June or July. I think it was July when I actually moved in, and they still had boxes there. It was irritating. So like, I would deep clean. Like, that's like that would irritate me. Like, I don't like that. Like, I ain't even gonna get into that. But just know I would deep clean our room. So, alright, this particular night. There was a flashback of me putting the clothes on the bed. Now flash forward to this day. My brother finally get home. So he home, whatever. I'm already in the bed, sleep, jumping over the damn moon, like calling the cops, literally. So I'm already asleep. So then, I guess it was time for him to go to bed. So next thing you know, they come in the room. Him, my mother, my sister. They come in the room. They turn the light on. I open my eyes and I'm just looking like why the fuck do y'all got the light on? Like y'all know just regular irritation because why are you waking me up? So I'm like looking at them because I'm just like, what the like why do y'all have the lights on? But I'm just sitting there, I'm just looking. So they looking at me, I'm looking at them, they looking at me, I'm looking at them. Like that's just what it is. So then my brother come in, he start cleaning up his bed. My mother like, yeah, clean them clothes up, clean all that stuff off your bed. So then she gonna ask me where my AirPods at. And I said, I don't know. Like that irritated me too because you just wanted to talk to me. You see that I'm asleep. So she told him clean up the bed. He cleaned up the bed. Keep in mind my clothes are on the bed. At this point in time, he's picking them up. He putting them to the side. I don't have a problem with that. I will get my clothes tomorrow. He picking them up, putting them to the side. That's when I'm like, Makai, can you hurry up, please? Because I'm tired. I got work in the morning. Mind you, I'm already at 3 hours of sleep. So, like, probably 2. Yeah, it was 11 something. It was almost 12. So, he got smart. He said something smart, but he was playing. And I was like, I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. And he was like, I don't care. That's when he started getting smart with me, basically telling me like, don't tell him what to do. And I'm like we going back and forth because I'm just like, bro, you're a little boy. Stop playing with me. Like that's literally what I kept saying to him. And he kept trying to little girl me, and I'm just like, I'm not fussing with somebody that requesting me money on Cash App. Like I don't request you money, you requesting me money on Cash App. So that's basically how our argument was going. Like we petty argument, but we brother and sister. So, but once the argument started, he starts to throw my clothes on the floor. So I'm like, I know you lost your mind. If you don't stop throwing my clothes on the floor, I'm telling you. I said, you might can cry and go tell when I give you a black eye, but ain't nothing going to disappear that black eye. It's still going to be there. So I will hope you know to stop throwing my stuff on the floor. Like, seriously. Like, I'm already irritated. And he throw my clothes on the floor and my perfume, all that. So I'm like, okay, keep it up. He kept it up. So I got up and I pushed him. He pushed me back. He pushed me so hard. That's when I just grabbed his arms and I pinned him on the bed and I was like, my God, stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. So I'm pinning him down. I'm like, stop playing with me. So that's when he got up. We fussing. He started getting loud. Y'all know them kids that they get loud because they low-key telling, but they not telling. Like, he wanted her to hear him. But he wasn't saying, Ma, she hear blah, but he was yelling so they can hear him. Because this whole argument, they did not hear us. So that's when my mother came around. She was like, what is y'all doing? So y'all know me. I'm just irritated. Like, I'm just like, I just started getting to the point where I don't like to explain myself too much. Like, I said what I said, and I did what I did, because don't touch my stuff. That's just how I felt. And I'm not about to explain to her. I wasn't. Sorry. So then, because she already irritated me. Like, don't ask me where my AirPods, because why? Like, that already irritated me because I was asleep, and you asked, like, that irritated me. So I already was, So she got yelling. So then my mother was like, my brother was like, she put her hands on me. And she was like, don't put your hands on him. All in my face. And I said, he shouldn't have threw my stuff on the floor. Simple. He shouldn't have threw my stuff on the floor. So that's what she was like, that don't give you a right to put your hands on him. Cause I never said it gave me a right, but that don't give him nothing. Nothing should have possessed your body to throw my stuff on the floor. If anything, you should have said, all right, I'm not getting your stuff no more, get off my bed, or I'm throwing it on the floor. Okay, great. I could have picked my stuff up off your bed, but you throw it on the floor. So, therefore, it's people's problem. They want to do something, but they think they can label how you retaliate. No, I do what I want. You threw my stuff on the floor, now handle what's next. Plain and simple. That's how I felt. So I'm like, he shouldn't have threw my stuff on the floor. He was throwing my stuff on the floor. She's still yelling in my face like, no, alright. I didn't say it like that at first. I was just like, he threw my stuff on the floor. Then she was like, it don't give you a right to put your hands on him. And I said, he shouldn't have threw my stuff on the floor. If he didn't throw my stuff on the floor, then I wouldn't have put my hands on him. So that's when she started yelling in my face saying, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And something just clicked off in my body. And I just was like, so she was like, she was like, shut the fuck up, get your stuff off his bed, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Yes, that's what she was saying to me. And at first I was going to get my stuff off the bed, but I got so angry, powered over my body, and I just had to get out because the way I was going to air everybody's life, I already felt myself because my tone already started rising and rising and rising. So I had to zip, throw the key, put my shoes on, put something on real fast, get my AirPods on my phone, go call my boyfriend and my cousin. That was my first thing because I was just like, right now, it's not a good time for somebody to be with me. I'm trying to get my sleep. I'm tired. My feet burn. Leave me alone. So, I go out in the hallway. I'm walking down the hallway. She gonna come out the door and say, and I hope you don't plan on coming back, do you? And I turn around and I say, what? Like, what? It's not like I had a bag with me that I put clothes in and shoes and left. I stepped out the house. You knew I was stepping out the house. Why would I leave the house without my work clothes with shoes? Like, why would I leave the house like that? So what was your point of coming to the door and saying that? Toxic flag number 1. So, cause that is like, when I think about that, that irritates me. Cause what was your point of saying that? Like, is this multiple things that she been wanting me to get out of our house? Like, you been wanting me to get out your house. Cause what was your point? So that's when I ended up calling my boyfriend and my cousin. I was talking to them for like 40 minutes. Then when I got back to the house, she had to lock the door. What did you lock the door for? Like, in all seriousness, what did you lock the door for? And y'all, I was just thinking about it. She said that she didn't change the locks. It was before that day. So, like, what if I didn't have my keys at this point in time when I left? You been would have had me locked out. They probably been wanting to open the door. Because why would you lock the door when I leave out? You literally locked the door. But you knew that y'all changed the locks. And you didn't know that I had my keys. Or you didn't know that I ever found my keys. So you was really being smart when you locked that door. So, but I already know how she operates. So I already had brung my keys with me. Bookie? I was on here. So, put my keys in my purse, whatever, talked to them. Then I went back in the house because it was 12 and I had to get up at 2 something. There was no point in me continue to waste time when I still got work. Like, she not paying me. So, let me get myself together and go in this house. So that's what I did, and I went to sleep. So then, next day come, I only had work. Yeah, I only had work at Amazon that day. So I had work 4 to 9. So I got up in the morning, went to work, got back. I was praying to God I didn't see them when I got back. Like, I was praying that she had a client or something because I did not want to see them that day, like, at all. Like, I didn't. So when I got back, she was pulling up the garage. I was so happy. So I got in the house, whatever, and I had a video to record. So I planned my video out, everything, and wrote it down. I planned it. Say I'm gonna take a nap because I had just got off work. So I took a nap, woke up, straight got to start my video, which was a productive video. I went on a solo date. I planned my whole month out on my little dry erase calendar. I journaled, I walked, I did everything like on my wish list. Not my wish list, but like on my list of the day. So then I had just got done journaling, y'all. I haven't journaled since that day. That's crazy. But I had just got done journaling. So I straight wrote like my feelings down, all of that. I have 2 journals. Go watch that video to see what I did. It's the last video. Yep, it's the last video before. No, it's 2 videos ago. I don't remember what I called it, but yeah. So I got in the house. She was sitting on the couch, didn't speak. She straight was like, "I'll be in your room. I'll be in there in a few. We need to have a conversation." I said, I ain't say nothing. I went straight in that room because I wasn't talking to her. I don't want to talk to you. So when she talked to me, I looked at her like a ghost Casper. It kept it moving. So I went straight to the room and waited for her, and I just kept telling myself, don't let her get to you. Like, you just had a good day, you feel good. I had a nice acai bowl. It was good as I'm like, I'm not gonna let her get at me. So she straight came in there. She was like just rude. Like, you talk about we need to have a conversation. How is this a conversation? But she coming in, she was like, you don't need to respond, something. Then she was like, I don't know no, she said, I told you when you was first coming back here that I'm not tolerating disrespect. So if you want to disrespect me, you can get out. Cause she said I disrespected her because I was like, I told y'all my tone was rising. I wasn't full on, but I was like, he need to not throw my stuff on the floor like that. Like, I wasn't like yelling, like this stuff my mother at the end of the day. So she was like, you get out. And she was like, if you she was like, if I wait, in between, I missed some parts. I did I leave some parts out? Leave some parts out? No, I ain't leave no parts out. I'm on the right track. She was like, if you I told you that y'all need to clean the kitchen every other day, and if you got a problem with that, you can get out. And she was like, and from now on, you have to pay me $125 every other week or every 2 weeks. That's the same thing, but basically, that's what she said.
They just don't get it, do they? Huh? It's nothing sweeter than getting over, man. Nothing sweeter, man. Nothing fucking sweeter, I swear.
And as soon as he said that, my ears muted. They closed all up. I ain't hear shit else. I ain't hear nothing else she said after that. She said that, like, when I tell y'all the way my body operates, when somebody disrespect me, because that was disrespect, I don't hear you no more. And I remember she like, it went out. The sound went out. Like, and then it came back in because I heard her say, stop myself from beating the shit out you like somebody on the street.
Bitch! Wait, who? Who?
I'm with some needles. But, so, she said, stop myself from beating the shit out you like somebody on the street. I heard that. Mute. Like, after that, I never responded to shit she said, y'all. I never responded to her. So, after that, she left out the room. And then That's when I had caught my father because me and my father started talking. And let me just make this clear. I've been heard something about me having to pay something. Me having to pay something is not the problem. The problem is, for one, you were being petty. That's why you chose that point of time for, like, that day, that time, everything. To say that. 2, bi-weekly, or 2 every 3 weeks. Pay you for what? You being petty. Like, you was being petty. But you know the other stuff I had to do. That's my whole big thing. Like, my whole big thing is, oh, I still have to save for a car. Oh, I still have to get from point A to point B. I still gotta do that. I still gotta do that. You knew. So for you to come and try to be petty, that's what irritated me. And that's how I got mad, because I knew she was being petty. Like, there's no way around it. Because she said that when I get another job, because she knew I was getting 2 jobs, she said when I get the other job and I get comfortable, then we'll discuss what I'll be paying. When she told me I was going to be paying something, I was like, I'm confused, because you said that I don't have to pay you while I'm in college. Yes, she said that, her and my stepfather. So when she said I had to pay something, I'm like, you said I didn't have to pay now when I go to college. Like, because they said that I need to take this time to grow into adult, all of that. Like, they literally said all that. We had a whole conversation in my senior year, and she basically tried to say, that things change. And then, yeah, and another thing, when she brought the conversation up about me having to pay something, but we want, figure that out once I get, like, comfortable at my new job. She was like, we want to figure out what you're going to be giving us a month when you get comfortable at Walmart. So don't take it as, because I'm an adult, I know I have to pay stuff. But I'm just, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. You're being petty. You was being petty. And stuff like that. Caught my father. I was telling him what was going on. And he was he even put that shit too. And I don't know. She just irritated me that day. So that's when I had ended up leaving that day. After I talked to my father for like an hour and a half, I checked the train schedule and I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go out Bowie. So then I straight hopped on the train. After that, went out Bowie, and I was just having fun with my friends from there. We all had one of my friends already had caught me, and he was like, he ready to go out Bowie, and because they having Taco Tuesday, my friends was. So I was like, I'm just gonna go. So I went out there, I had fun with them, whatever. But it was just all still in my mind, because I knew that I couldn't pay her $100 nothing every other week. Like, I'm already trying to pay back my school and already do everything else for myself. I'm not giving you $1 nothing. Mind y'all, she had possession of my child support card for how long? Use that. I don't care if there's nothing coming on there right now. When they do, use that. So, yeah, but the next day, it was just on my mind when I woke up. It was on my mind so much. But I was trying to get it off my mind, but I couldn't. But I needed some adult advice. Like, a new thing I do is not just jump the gate. I have to actually make sure I'm making the right moves and make sure it will be the right outcome. So I had ended up calling my aunt on my father's side, and I basically told her everything that was going on, and she was like, she basically told me, because she said your father or your mother's not a good fit to live She was like, both of them is, one is unstable, the other is toxic. And she was just like, you just come stay with me until January. She was like, I'll help you get a car. She was like, and I can help you to the point you won't never have to live with neither one of them again. So she was like, just let me know. Blah, blah. So I did thinking or whatever. Was kept talking to my aunt throughout the time, and my aunt told me that I need to go have a conversation with my mother, tell her that I can't pay her that amount. I can pay her something, but I can't pay her that, and I can do it at the end of every month. So I'm like, all right. At first I didn't want to, but then I ended up saying, all right, and I went to go talk to her. So I go to go talk to my mother, tell her exactly what I just told you I was going to tell her, and that's what she was like. Nothing you said just moved me. She said, welcome to life. Like, I don't remember everything she said, y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I remember. She all like, welcome to life. This is real life. Nobody's supposed to be doing nothing for you. Such and such. Then she said that because I was like, you never asked me my side of the story. You just yelled at me when that situation with my brother. And she was like, I did. She's like, you yelled. I asked him the next day. I had a conversation with him. I don't care. You still did what you did. You still had a conversation with him first. I mean, you still had a conversation with me only in that moment. So then, just after that, the whole conversation went down. I told her that our relationship toxic. I don't like it. She said she didn't agree. Whatever. She said she gonna say she don't understand how. I said it's very toxic. The fuck. Cause I don't know what this damn boy doing. I've just been starved to fuck death. But yeah, I told her this is very toxic. The conversation just didn't go nowhere for real. She said she's not changing the price. And I said, okay, well, I'll be moving out. You said if I don't pay you, then I can get out. I'm not. That's not what I said, but I'm just telling y'all. Like, that's what she said. So I said, okay, I'll be moving out. She was like, okay. And if I'm not going by next month, she was going, that I had to pay her for this month. Little did she know, I was already leaving the next day. That was already the plan. We just said we're gonna try to talk to her. So, so then, that's when conversation ended. Had to go to work. Left, went to work. I worked 2 to 11 at night. Got home right before 12. Had my feet out. Had my door. Nothing. The door's turning orange, not green. Said, this is the right key. Yeah, this is the right key. Orange. 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 Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mind y'all, my boyfriend was on my phone. So I'm like, bro, if I'm geeking right now, mama was not answering the door, and my key is turning orange.
This bitch is not all that. And I'm mad. Because I've been bucked up about this bitch. This bitch is regular.
It's just about to kill me. Okay. I'm like, alright. I call her mother. No answer. No, I texted her. I said, can somebody open the door for me? No response. So I called her. No answer. Called again. No answer. So I called my brother. I said, call mommy. See if she answer. He said she didn't answer. So I called my cousins and I'm mad because I'm like, bro, they're not opening the door. And now, ironically, my key's not working. So they like, I called my boyfriend first and he was just like, bang on the door, there's the police. So I am. I'm gonna show y'all the position I banged on the door. This is exactly how I don't feel like fucking get my tripod. This is exactly how I usually knocked on the door. I took my hands like this by the things he had and I said, boom, 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 boom. And I said, boom, 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 boom. And I banged on it. I banged on the door like the police. And I kept on banging because I was getting mad and I started crying. And I called my cousin. My cousin, like, I'm ready to try to call her. My cousin started calling her. And eventually the phone started going to voicemail. I'm like, okay. And I didn't know this, but my homegirl called her too. And I started calling her again. She wasn't answering. So that's when I called my I called my grandmother. She didn't answer. Then she ended up calling me back. And she was just, she blew me. She really blew me. Like, I don't care. I hung up on her. I don't care at all. She gonna say, you brought this on yourself. She gonna say, like, why would you even be saying all of that? And I'm in the position I'm in right now. And she actually told me to come to her house. But I said, I have work tomorrow. Like, why would I come all the way over there? That's what made me the maddest. Probably if I didn't have work the next day, I probably would have been mad, but not that mad. And then, why would I want to come to your house when you talking about you brought this on yourself? Like, I'm just yawning. Not crying. But yeah, like, why would I want to come there? Like, be so thorough with yourself. And then, I know, like, y'all know this. If you're mad and you're calling a vent to somebody, they're going to be able to tell you're mad. You're going to be yelling, da da da. But if you know I'm obviously not mad at you and I'm just calling you, like, I'm just like, hey, so-and-so did da da da. And I'm crying and stuff. Why would you keep saying, she all like, who are you talking to like that? I don't know where you getting this slang from. But da da da, I'm the only person that ever helps you. I'm like that irritated me, because what are you even talking about? Like, nobody even talking. Like, I'm not even yelling at you. Like, I literally, everybody else I called and I was having the same tone, crying and stuff. Nobody said, what you yelling at me for? Nobody said that. Like, I felt like she just wanted to have an issue with me. And then, like, she just blew me. Like, I just had to hang up. Have you talked to your mother in a week? I don't give a flying flipping fuck when I talk to her, because she didn't talk to me either, for one. For two, that don't give you the right to lock me out in no house. So then I was like, I don't care. I just want my stuff, and they don't never gotta see me again. She gonna say, oh girl, please. And I straight hung up on her. Oh, I'ma show you. So, boofed on her. I straight called my father, because that shit dead. My father, y'all, he don't got no marbles in his head at all. The way that door would have been broke down, I caught them. But my boyfriend was just like, that's not smart, either. So my cousins ended up coming to get me. And She couldn't let me like close to 2 o'clock in the morning. So definitely couldn't go to work. Well, I couldn't go to work either way because I didn't have my ID. I didn't have my nothing, my badge, nothing. So I went to my cousin's house. And then the next day, my grandmother and my father came and got me, and then we had went and we got all my stuff from my mother house. My aunt came to, and that was the day I moved into my own house. But this thing about my own house, she said that in January, that's how long I could stay until. So by then, I looked my stuff together, y'all. I did a car. Not saying, oh, she gonna kick me out, but that's her groove, so I gotta respect that. So I get a car. I don't do all that, but I feel like I can do it. But anyways, so I have to keep clearing stuff up because I was like not talking that much no more because my boss talking bad and we started running out. But with my aunt, y'all probably like, why would you put yourself in that position? Because I wanted to take a leap out on faith because I believe in God. And I talk to God all the time, and He have a plan for me, and it all happened for a reason. And because I prayed to God and I asked Him for a sign, if that was the right thing to do. And the sign was me being locked up that day. Because I prayed that morning to send me a sign that it's time for me to move to my own house and that I'll be fine. About time, it's time to move out. And yeah, that happened that night. I'm not like panicking or nothing because I feel like I'm definitely gonna be fine. It's some stuff I'm just not putting on here because I don't want all my moves revealed before I do them. But just know that I have a lot of resources, a lot of help. You know, me and my aunt, we made 3 plans. Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C. We got everything set out. It's a plan. I made a vision board and everything. So, just know, don't think, oh, is going, end up bad. If you believe in God, you'll understand. My mother had texted me, like, I don't remember, like, the day after, a long paragraph talking about they did not hear the door. She said my aunt was in there in tears. The way I was knocking on that door and a man came out, it was like a white man and a black man came and asked me if I was okay. One was all the way down the hall, the other one was like right down the hall a little bit. That was a lie, I don't care. Then she said that they been changed the keys, the locks, and if I wasn't going straight to my room with an attitude every day, I would have knew that. So instead of you telling me that the key that y'all changed the locks, you was wanna just let me just then she tried to bring up the fact that I told them I lost my keys. Obviously I found them if I've been getting in all week. So she sent me that message. I didn't really respond for her. I responded, but not really. It was just a little okay to die. And then my stepfather, he been calling me. I'm not answering, so stop calling me. I don't want to talk to you. I talked to my stepsister, y'all. Remember I told y'all, I started off with me, my stepsister, and my brother. She moved out to her mother's house because a lot. And there was a lot of to do with why I'm not living there no more. And she was just telling me how she just like, dang, somebody finally understand where I'm coming from. Like, it's crazy. And my grandfather called me yesterday And I don't, I love my grandfather to death. But I'm gonna tell you what happened for what when you already know what happened. They already told you. And how I feel about it is believe whatever story you want to believe. For real. So, that is that, y'all. Oh yeah, she blocked me on Instagram. My mother blocked me on Instagram. On my main page and on my business page. She took me off the family plan. Today, I discovered, no, was it today? Yep. Today I discovered that I guess they took me off the insurance. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna get another one. My aunt gonna help me. Everything you think that everything that you think you hindering me from, you're not at all. Georgia was drinking tea, you're drinking piss. Seriously, like, she, like, you know how parents be like, oh, she gonna learn herself, life gonna hit her. And she trying to force life to hit me. Like, you just disgusting me as a mother. But I don't care. I don't. And I don't care if no parent is in my life. Hurt me. But yeah, y'all, that's the story. That's the full story of what the happened. This noodle's good as fuck. I want some more. But yeah, y'all, that's the full story of how it all got started. Y'all, I got a stories. I have a stories on my TikTok that I post almost every day. Subscribe to my YouTube to definitely stay updated with the journey. We have long videos that we post on Mondays and Sundays, and we post on Wednesdays. Follow me on Instagram, everything. If y'all would like to text me, I'll be responding to y'all messages. I respond to comments. Like, if y'all need somebody to talk to, I'm here. But let's just stay on my journey, y'all. I want to be a full-time content creator. Like, I want it to be my full income. So hopefully, everything works out. I have more to this story, but I ain't gonna spoil no other story times. And yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and see y'all next time.